Hello everyone, BB's here. Well, I went in and built another mega set. This one is from the Pokemon line and it's Mini Motion Geodude. This was an interesting build. At first I wasn't too interested, but then once I got into it, you know me, I start really liking what I build. But let's talk about this. Let me tell you all about it. So here he is. He looks really cool. It's an awesome looking set. I love the clear bottom where you can see the mechanisms moving. The only thing was halfway through, actually at the end of the build, there were issues. There is a little white rubber band like the ones Lego uses, and it lost its elasticity after 3 pushes. So my husband had to go in and modify. So that's why this is separated right here. He had to add these just to make it where it could actually work, where you'll see it. But I really like that clear where you can see the mechanisms. And this is what he does. You push the rock, and that's what he does. He opens and closes his mouth, and he waves his fists at you. Pretty neat. I gotta say, I kind of was poo-pooing all of it because it was not as easy and, flowy as a Lego build. I gotta say that you gotta use a lot more finger force, and sometimes that bugs me. But in the end, it looks really cool. So there he is. We had to put these parts here to keep it separated enough to where that mechanism could work. I'm telling you, my husband went in and modified a bunch of stuff in there so that it would be a smoother move. This is still $12.99 at Target. If you can find it there, I think it's worth getting. I mean, I wouldn't spend more than $12.99 for this ever. And, it's just going to go up on the shelf. We'll see where I put it. So stand by. I got more. Because I wasn't as satisfied with that other one, I thought, you know what, I might as well build the last one, the last Pokemon one that I have. And this one looks like a Game Boy. That's what I'm thinking. And this one was more fun to build than the last one. The last one had that Technic stuff in there, and this one doesn't. So this one was really cool. Let me show you. First of all, it goes on this stand here. If you want to put it on there, it comes with, these are the other games, different ones, little hologram pictures. That one's cute. Can't really, oh, there we go. He kind of has a cute little smile. I wish I knew who they were. I've seen this guy before. And then there's this one. That's cute. And then the one that I put in it, I put Pokemon himself. So I really like the way that goes in there. And looks like it's actually moving. Stand by. I do like the little stand where you can store your other games. And now I can show you the actual little Game Boy. Looks like this. Just like a little Game Boy book. And here's all its little controls. And it does light up. I think this is really cute. I really liked the build. It was fairly easy. And what I really like about it is that it has its little stand. So you can just, after you play your game, and you can change the games out, How do you change them? You take this piece out right here, and then you just poke the game out, and then you can add another game just like this. Put your piece back in and it holds it together, and now you have a different game that you can play. Does all your little, well, that didn't go as planned. No harm, I just didn't push it in all the way. But anyways, there you have it. There you have your little cute Pokemon game book. I don't know what this thing is called, but I liked it. I think that's all that's gonna be bought from the series, because now that Mega isn't gonna be making anymore, I think I pretty much got the only two that I was slightly interested in, even though you guys know I only got them because they were on sale. So I think I only have a few left. Let's go see how many I have. That's what we've got left, guys. I have never had such a small backlog in my life. The only other time I had my backlog this small is when I first barely started, when I barely got into Lego, and I was, I didn't even know about backlog. I would buy them and build them, and that was it. Later, I started collecting the boxes and not opening them, and I don't know, it was so fun. I remember the good old days of the beginning. Anyways, you saw how many we have left. Not much to go. So we'll see what we build tomorrow. I'm really looking at that Marvel, but that's kind of a big one. That one might be, I don't know, I'm scared, but it looks really awesome. Anyways, I'm rambling. Hope you guys had a great day. See you on the next one. Bye.